Morning, everybody. Yep, it's me, and the person who's not Hayley Gassmeyer. I'll leave you to decide who that is. Well, it's everybody, really, apart from Hayley. I had a message from her. She seems to be having a great time in Europe, and we're pleased, aren't we? I'm here, therefore, to let you know what's happening in Wairarapa, and I have to say, for me, it's all about May Music Month, because that's what this is now. It's New Zealand Music Month, and on Saturday, here at Arrow FM, we're dedicating the entire day to local musicians. So there'll be a concert going on just through there in the other room down the end of our station, of just rolling bands and musicians all day, organised by Toby Mills of Noise Productions, also Wairarapa Television. And then whenever bands aren't doing something there, they might come in here, have a bit of an interview. So it's the May Music Marathon. That's what's happening here on Saturday. As you know, also farmers markets are happening right throughout the region. You've got one at the top of Queen Street here in Masterton, near the Farrier's Restaurant. That's the Wairarapa Farmers Market, from 9 in the morning till 1 o'clock on Saturday. All the usual stuff, and I'm not sure what the weather's doing, actually. I think it's going to be kind of all rightish, but that's okay. There's lots of stuff under cover. And if it's nice outside, you can also sit on a picnic bench or something, have lunch, coffee, something to eat from there, and listen to music. It's a really great market. The Carterton Farmers Market is on Sunday. That's at Memorial Square, High Street, Carterton. You know where that is, near the Buckhorn. That's from 9 till 12:30 on Sundays. And in Featherston, their one is on Saturday, 8 until 2. You've got a long period there, all the usual stuff, fresh produce, fine food, and it's local, which is, I think, probably the chief benefit of the markets. So, what else can I tell you? Well, let's see what's happening in the northern part of our region. Let's go all the way up to Tui headquarters, State Highway 2, Mangatai Noka. They've got a Quackers Eve thing going on. What's that? Well, that's where you get your duck call thing and try out your or and pit yourself against others. So grab your flock, head on down by, I think they mean, don't take your sheep with you, take your family with you, down to Tui Brewery on the eve of Grab Your Flock. No, on the eve of opening weekend. I said Grab Your Flock. I thought that was the name of it. It's not. It's Quackers Eve. For some good pub food and spin some good yarns before the weekend ahead. And while you're there, this is the Quackers thing. Prepare to out quackle or cackle the competition during their duck calling competition. Cool prizes up for grabs there. So, I wonder if I'd get it. Now, that's, by the way, that is on Friday. I should have mentioned that. I'm mentioning it now. Friday, 5 o'clock till 8 o'clock. And it's, Quackers Eve. Now, moving even further north, I think we're going to Dannevirke. Yep. The Meditations to Improve Relationships thing going on at AMP Viking Financial Services, which is 173 High Street, Dannevirke. So that's this coming Wednesday. Rather than go, this is Friday, this is Saturday, this is Sunday, I'm going, this is what's happening in the north, then in the central part of the region, then the south. So we're now up to Wednesday in Dannevirke for the Meditations to Improve Relationships. Is it a workshop? What is it? Let's have a look. That's 7 till 8:30. Here's what somebody says. Here's a quote here. If we are skillful, they need to put commas in this. If we are skillful, Friends can become like treasure chests from whom we can obtain the precious wealth of love, compassion, and patience. So they posit the question, how often do relationships affect our state of mind? When they're going well, we're happy. When they're not, they can cause so much heartache and confusion. All we really want is a life in harmony with others. I'm quoting from them here. And I think that's true. We do want that, don't we? In this series of classes, using Buddha's timeless advice, we will look at why things can go wrong and learn practical methods to interact with our partner, family, friends, colleagues. In fact, all of those we share our lives with, and improve all of our relationships. So it sounds like a bunch of classes, so I'm picking it's Wednesdays 7 till 8:30 at 173 High Street, Dannevirke. Let's move down a little closer to Marston now, but not all the way. We're going to go to the Love Pukaha dinner. All right, it's about Pukaha, which is north of Masterton, but the dinner is at the Copthorne Hotel and Resort, Solway Park, up that way. Hang on, where am I? Feels like that way. On Friday, which is today, 6 till 12, 6 till midnight. So join us, they say, for an unforgettable night of great food, wine and entertainment, all in the name of conservation. So it's a fundraiser. It's their annual fundraiser on behalf of Pukaha National Wildlife Centre, which, as you know, is this great big unfenced reserve 20 minutes north of Masterton. This year, the dinner promises to be bigger and better than ever before. I think maybe the whole event, because sometimes you just, there's only so much you can eat. With a live auction, a silent auction, mystery envelopes and quizzes to entertain. All proceeds go towards forest restoration and captive breeding projects, meaning that every guest contributes to the cause. We are all forest guardians. Music will be provided by the amazing local band Fingers Crossed. Businesses can get involved by donating prizes for the auction and mystery envelopes. So if you want to purchase tickets, although it is tonight, isn't it? Go to events@pukaha.org.nz. That's the Pukaha Mount Bruce fundraising dinner and other stuff. All right, got to be time for some music. I've got some David Byrne here, actually. David Byrne and Brian Eno. So enjoy that. Here's David Byrne and Brian Eno. And I love David Byrne. I'm a big fan of Talking Heads and everything that David Byrne does. And he just keeps going. He keeps coming up with stuff. And he has his own radio show that he delivers online. And he just looks at the most amazing music from all across the world. And, of course, he's got fabulous contacts. And you can hear Turkish music and African music and just music from everywhere. He's a fascinating guy. Anyway, we're getting back to what's happening around the region, and we've done the north. We're coming into the central part of the region, and I've got the Win a Wairarapa wedding raffle from the Landing at Homebush people at Pukehiwi Road, Masterton. On Thursday, that was this Thursday, but going all the way till Thursday the 30th of May, they're running this raffle. So with the generous support of Landing at Homebush in Masterton and other fabulous local suppliers, Hospice Wairarapa is raffling a first-class wedding or vow renewal package valued at $20,000. So that's what this is about. This is a fundraiser for Hospice Wairarapa. If you get into that raffle, there's a chance of winning this wedding package valued at $20,000. If you're already married, you can do the vow renewal package. So, save your special date for Saturday the 12th of October 2019. Are they saying that's when it has to be, or is that when it's drawn? Anyway, tickets have been on sale for a while, and they will continue to be on sale until the 5th of July, and the winner will be drawn on the 6th of July. You can order yours online, or you can buy them directly from Hospice Wairarapa, which is on Reynolds Street in Masterton. Cash or cheque only if you go there, but if you go to the Hospice shop on Queen Street, which is just there, 53 Queen Street, they've got FPOS there. Tickets cost just $50, and they'll only be selling 500. So, yeah, get yours today, because they might be all gone later. All proceeds go to Hospice Wairarapa, so you're really helping there to ensure that they can continue to provide their services free of charge to those dealing with all kinds of terminal illness in our community. A great cause. Maybe you personally are not getting married, but you want to donate to the cause. I'm sure you can do that, or you could buy a ticket and give the prize to somebody else who you know. Good thing. Right, the Macags are playing at Club Wairarapa on Friday night, Friday the 3rd of May. So if you're watching or listening to this from Saturday onwards, well, you've missed it. This is their first time playing at the club. They're a non-stop mix of songs, old and new. Club Wairarapa is 20 Essex Street, Masterton. That's Friday night, 7:30 to 11:30. Members, affiliated members, and their guests are welcome, free. Now, this is the thing I was telling you about. This is the May Music Marathon that's happening here at Arrow FM, and I can tell you just in that room along there, but also here in the studio, because lots of people will be being interviewed. It'll be a live feed. It'll be simulcast on Wairarapa Television, which is Freeview Channel 41, Arrow FM on 92.7. We also stream from our website at www.arrowfm.co.nz. Click the Listen Live button. So many ways. And I think it'll be a fabulous day. I think Elia will still be able to do his program in the morning. He's got a show at 10:30, Ill Behaviour, while they're setting up through there. But from midday onwards, like 12 hours of it, there's just going to be this great event happening. It's the Property Law Service May Music Marathon. Obviously, they're the principal sponsors for this. It's a collaboration between Wairarapa TV, Property Law Service, and the 12 Wairarapa performing artists that are giving you 12 straight hours of live music to television screens during New Zealand Music Month. and it's on May the 4th. He chose that date because he likes that. It's a Star Wars thing. May the 4th. You can buy tickets if you want to actually be here physically present. 0800 buy ticks, 289 849, 0800 289 849. It's as mad as it is ambitious, which is exactly what makes it exciting. Let's see, at 12 o'clock midday, you've got Maniac. At 1 p.m, Courtney Naira. 2 p.m, Zumius. 3 p.m, The Adventures of Mike Joffa. 4 p.m, The Holy Loner. 5 p.m, Fifth Dimension. 6 p.m, Mike Rigg. 7 p.m, Spank. 8 p.m, Graphia. 9 p.m, Coral Griffiths. 11 p.m, Aroha Jacks. Lots of stuff happening. That's the Property Law Service May Music Marathon here at Radio House, 5 Church Street, Masterton. So you can be part of the audience. Buy the tickets, as I said, at 0800 buy ticks, and watch it on the telly, listen to it live. You can't really miss it. Fantastic thing that we're very pleased to be part of, because this is our collaboration with Wairarapa Television is one that we're really, really pleased about. And mostly things go right. At the moment, you'll notice, because when we cut to a piece of music, there's normally a shot of the Castle Point Lighthouse, and sometimes that's fun because you can see people going up and down the steps and things, but you're listening to music. Last night and today, the camera switching hasn't gone to that, so it keeps looking at us. So if I get the urge to, I don't know, scratch my head, blow my nose, I'll have to leave the shot in case you can still see me. So I've got some in honour of May Music Month. And I have to say, although May is designated as New Zealand Music Month, we play 100% New Zealand music during non-program time here at Arrow FM. So it's like New Zealand music millennium here at Arrow FM. But because we have so much New Zealand music in the gaps, people are free to play music from all over the world during their programs. However, although these are Australian artists, and there are a whole lot of Australian female artists, they are the songs of Tim and Neil Finn, right? So that's New Zealand. And what have I got? I think I've got Don't Dream It's Over with Sarah Blasco. Is it Blasco? Yep, that's her. All right, Don't Dream It's Over. Go for it.
There is freedom within, there is freedom without. Try to catch the deluge in a paper cup. There's a battle ahead, many battles are lost, but you'll never see the end of the road while you're traveling with me. Hey now, don't dream it's over. Hey now, when the world comes in, they come to build a wall between us. You know they won't win. Now I'm towing my car, there's a hole in the roof. My possessions are causing me suspicion, but there's no proof. In the paper today, tales of war and of waste, but you turn right over to the TV page. Hey now, don't dream it's over. Hey now, when the world comes in, they come
That's a rather beautiful version of that song. I mean, it's a fabulous song. I think it's one of the great New Zealand tracks ever. I mean, the Australians would say it's theirs too, you know, and we've got to be fair, we'd love to do that thing, don't we? Go, oh, bloody Aussies flogging all our stuff. But, you know, Crowded House was 2 Australians and 1 New Zealander. So let's be fair. And I have no opinion on Pavlova. All right, what's happening in the south of the region? Sunset Cinema is starting again. A lot of S's in that. Sunset Cinema is starting again at the Carterton Events Centre. You know where that is, Holloway Street, Carterton. Let's see, Friday tonight, or last night if you're watching this tomorrow, from 7 till 9:30 is the film The Divine Order, or Die Göttliche Ordnung. It's a 2017 Swiss comedy drama directed by Petra Volpe. That'll be good, that'll be good. Oh, it was selected as the Swiss entry for the Best Foreign Language Film at the 90th Academy Awards, but it was not nominated. The film centres on Nora Ruchstuhl, a housewife and mother in a small village, and she lives with her husband and their 2 sons and her father-in-law, and little or nothing is felt of the huge social upheavals that the movement of May 1968 has caused, the big May uprising. So she's a fairly retiring, quiet person, but she begins to campaign publicly and pugnaciously for women's right to vote. I have seen this movie. Here I am talking about it as if it's news to me. It's great. I'm trying to think where I saw it, but it was in the film festival, wasn't it? It's a good movie. Go to it. All right, that's on at the Carterton Event Centre on Friday, the 3rd of May, 7 till 9. The Divine Order, or Die Göttliche Ordnung. Yeah, it's good. Still in the kind of dramatic area, the Wairarapa One-Act Play Festival is on the 4th of May, which is Saturday, at the same place, the Carterton Event Centre, from 7 p.m. till 10 p.m. It's a Limelight-hosted event that has invited entries from groups all over the Wairarapa region to have a go at bringing a production together, to have a bit of a go on stage, to have fun. It's what it's all about. Well, that's what this is all about. You, the audience, get to vote at the end of the night for your favourite little act. This event is about supporting the performing acts in the Wairarapa and to help the stars of tomorrow to develop their craft. And I just have to say, it's not all about being a star. To be a good artist, you can have a perfectly good career as a performing artist without being a star. That's the Wairarapa One-Act Play Festival at the Carterton Events Centre, Saturday, 7 o'clock. Now, as we go further south, we're going down to Featherston now. There's an exhibition of paintings by Megan J. Campbell on at the Miracle Room. The Miracle Room is 48 Fitzherbert Street, Featherston. Do you know what? I don't need these at the moment. I can hear myself. There I am. For our listeners who couldn't see that was me taking my headphones off. The paintings, as I say, well, you can see them any Saturday from 10:30 till 3:30 p.m. And it'll be right through Booktown too, so, you know, that's well worth. Booktown's going to be a big deal, and I'll tell you about that in a minute. So, paintings by Megan J. Campbell at the Miracle Room, 48 Fitzherbert Street, Featherston. A soothing sound journey. Are you interested in that? At the Featherston I bet you that's Jonas. I bet you it is. Is this Jonas Corky? I think it is. Do you have a bit? This is Sunday, by the way. At the Featherston Community Centre, you can have a soothing sound journey. Busy life, stress, exhaustion, anxiety, autumn tiredness, or are you just trying, maybe interested in trying something new and flow on sound waves? Flow on sound waves. Come and join this professionally led day of gentle sounds, soothing voices, calming harmonies, and silent meditation. Sunday, the 5th of May, from 10:30 to 4:30 p.m. Discover the potential of sound vibrations and frequencies. Treat yourself by listening to and co-creating yummy sounds. And also enjoy some wilder, not just wider, but wilder group drumming, guided improvisation, Wairarapa, and subtle dance. I'm not great at subtle dance. My dance has always been very unsubtle, but this could be a good thing for me to do. Hundreds of rare music therapy instruments provided for you to hear and to try out for yourself. It's adults only, but mature teenagers are welcome. $38 if you're waged, koha if you're unwaged. That covers the venue, the facilitation, tea, coffee, biscuits, firewood for cozy warmth. Yeah. Instrument maintenance. What you can bring is a yoga mat or a mattress, a pillow, favourite blanket, comfy clothing, water bottle or tea in a thermos, that sort of thing. Something delicious to share during the potluck lunch at 1 o'clock. Musical instruments, but not necessary because they've got their own there. So it is Jonas. So you can, if you want to be part of all that, email Jonas at connectingarts.com to reserve your spot. Now, Jonas is Jonas. Connecting Arts, there's a hyphen between the connecting and the arts. Connectingarts.com. Also, at the Featherston Community Centre, this is from Thursday through to Sunday, the Featherston Art Sale. Yeah. Sorry, turning the page here. Also, I feel the need to cough. Do excuse me. Turned my mic off so you didn't have to hear that. Right, our 4th annual, and when I say our, I'm talking about the Featherston Community Centre, annual exhibition and art sale will again take place during the exciting Featherston Booktown weekend. I'm going to talk more about that next week. The show features established and emerging artists associated with the Wairarapa. Starts off with a ticketed wine and cheese opening on Thursday evening. $10 door sales, under 16 free. Entry from Friday through Sunday is free. It's a cash and carry sale, so come early to view or buy. So the exhibition is basically free, but if you come on the opening night and you want to have a bit of wine and cheese, it'll cost $10. Actually, I go, but that's easy if you've got $10 in your pocket. I mean, they need it because they're paying for things, but I didn't mean to be in any way disrespectful to anybody for whom $10 is not a small matter. I think that's pretty much it. So I just want to reiterate that on Saturday here at Arrow FM, we have the big May Music Marathon. Really tune into Arrow FM, have a look on Wairarapa Television on its various channels, Freeview channel if you're just watching it on the telly, but you can get an app for your phone, you can watch it online, all sorts of stuff. It's going to be great. All right, that's it from me. I'll return you to our normal program of music and things and say goodbye. It's been great talking to you. See ya.